We Indians believe that whatever happens, it is for our good, as America is opening our eyes to find opportunities in a right way by imposing tariffs and digging its own grave. Hold on. America just slammed a massive 50% tariff on India. That's half the value of goods gone in one go. What triggered it and what does it mean for India's economy, global trade, and Modi's Make in India? Let's dive in. What if I told you that the world's most powerful economy is slowly destroying itself? Not through war, not through collapse, but through its own policies. Yes, we're talking about America. And the weapon? Tariffs. A move meant to dominate the world but ending up isolating it. Let's uncover how America is digging its own grave. Donald Trump, now serving his second term since January 2025, has raised US import duties on Indian goods to a staggering 50%. The move comes amid frustration over India's continued oil trade with Russia, despite US sanctions, and signals a sharp escalation in trade tensions. India sends about $87 billion in goods annually to the US. These steep tariffs cripple competitiveness. Jewelry exporters in Mumbai's SEEPS zone, employing 50,000 people, warn of collapse. Garment makers are already shifting operations to Bangladesh, Vietnam, even Nepal. India's Make in India drive faces a harsh reality check. Moody's has cautioned that these tariffs could derail India's manufacturing push and shave off around 0.3 percentage points from GDP growth in FY 2025-26. Still, India's strong domestic demand and services sector might buffer the impact, though not fully offset it. Inside India's parliament, opposition leader Mayawati branded the tariffs treacherous, urging unity. Prime Minister Modi, meanwhile, took a defiant stance, ready to pay a heavy price to protect farmers, fishermen, and exporters. India labelled the US action unfair and said it would defend national interests. India's diplomatic options: negotiate, diversify markets, or stake stronger BRICS ties. Talks may resume, but India is also exploring alternate oil suppliers, balancing defense of its economy and its global energy needs. Collaborations with Brazil, China, and Russia could offer economic shield and strategic space. Tariffs were once a powerful economic tool, used sparingly to protect local industries. But now, under the name of Russia-Ukraine war, America is using them like a hammer, hitting India, Brazil, and even allies. But is the hammer breaking the enemy, or is it cracking America's own foundation? Result: inflation shoots up, manufacturing gets costlier, and US companies start moving production to other cheaper countries, even outside America. Irony? And the world has started responding. Countries are signing trade deals excluding America. BRICS is rising, Asia is uniting, and Washington is getting lonelier. Instead of protecting jobs, tariffs are silently killing them. Why? Because when imports get costly, local production becomes expensive. Companies either shut down or move abroad. While America isolates itself, new global powers are rising. India signs trade deals with UAE, Japan, EU. China strengthens Africa ties. Even Latin America looks east now. Why rely on a country that overcharges, threatens, and cancels deals? The world is no longer afraid of America, and tariffs have only accelerated the decline of its global influence. So can America fix this? Yes. But it must move from economic bullying to cooperation. It must invest in innovation, not punishment. The world respects partnership, not dominance. Every empire falls, some from war, others from within. America's tariff war may not bring bombs, but it's already bringing bankruptcy of trust, economy, and influence. If the US doesn't change course, it may not be the world's superpower for much longer. I like to suggest Western countries to study Indian 1000 of years history, to understand that India stood strong even though it was invaded by Mughals and was colonized by British India know how to grow economically from roots and be strong. If you agree Indian stands are right, please share, subscribe and comment, and watch my other videos to motivate me.